We're going to be looking at my 10 biggest pots ever, starting with hand number 10, where I have my favorite hand over in Triton, London.
First look at Doug Polk, a content creator, regarded as one of the best heads-up no-limit players of all time, and he picks up numero uno, pocket aces. A 36k squeeze gonna look bluffy. And here's Tan Xuan, loves to keep his opponents honest, one of the most unpredictable and aggressive players in the game, and you can see that he's already suspicious here of ace-jack, wants to decide how to maneuver and continue this pot. He might be priced in with this 4-bet to 81k.
Okay. Play. It's not fun. Play.
Oh my god. Wow. You can put a pretty good beat on me here though.
Gonna run it one time.
Aussie.
Oh no!
Yes.
No!
Queen.
Deuce! Oh, this would be a pretty dirty one.
Oh.
Deuce!
And Doug Polk was gonna win $200,000 on his first hand, his first time at a Triton cash game.
Is this real life? I look down free. Like, what the hell?
Always nice to double up with pocket aces. This brings us to number 9. We're headed down to the Lodge in Austin, Texas for a big bluff against Bill Perkins.
Amateurs like me.
And here we got a 4-bet into Bill with queens. This could be a good opportunity for him to climb out.
Call. Call.
Doug looking for an ace on the river.
Doug with the ace of spades might get a little more frisky here, planning to put him to the test on spade, which is all good news to Bill, who's sitting pretty here with queens.
Huge bet. 52,000. Here we go, folks.
Quick call. Doug's going to need an ace or perhaps the king. Oh, that is going to be a card. That's going to be a card.
Doug with the dry ace. Will he make another stab at this?
I expect Doug is going
All in.
to go all in.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to take a while. Doug looks really fucking serious here. I feel like I've never seen him look more serious. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Call.
Oh, the randomization.
Alrighty. Fucking Doug, you fucking put me to the test.
I lose a huge pot bluffing, which unfortunately will be a common theme today. But in hand number 8, I'm not the one making a big move.
The most aggressive guy just picked up the number 1, and Hank has a very strong hand himself. Ace Jack suited is just doing poorly against this one hand. 65,000 in the middle. Whatever sizing Doug chooses is the right sizing. A little more than 1/3 pot. And that's gonna bring Hank in with the backdoor flush draw. And he now has the nut flush draw. I'm gonna say 75. 81. All right. Hank puts in the call. He needs a diamond. Instead, it's the 9 of hearts. Doug is targeting a queen. He's going huge. 200,000. If anyone could have Jack 10 here, it's Hank, or I should say he's more likely to have it than Doug. And he's got a Jack in his hand. Is he thinking of doing something awesome? This would be beautiful poker.
All in.
All in.
All in, says Hank.
Wow. How much is it? Oh, it's like, oh, I don't think I can.
You can't call.
You just have so many other hands.
Doug hates folding.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to 1 out of 4 times. I'm gonna call. Okay.
Wow.
So I got a heart and a spade. I'm gonna mix them up. If it's ace of hearts twice in a row, I call. Otherwise, I fold. Okay, spades a fold.
This is amazing.
Fold.
Show him.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh my fucking
Hank.
God.
instant legend.
Props.
Not including his all-in, this was a $473,000 pot where I ended up making the incorrect laydown with pocket aces. Although I gave myself a chance with the flip, it did not end up panning out. This brings us to number 7, a hand from High Stakes Poker against Rob Young.
You gotta admit, he's getting a little rise.
Patches bet 17,000.
Yes, he does, AJ. Oh, Patches O'Houlihan over here. Young calls. 3 to a royal. Draw to the nuts. The rest of the royal, of course, in Polk's hand, and it does come in for Rob. 10 Jack Queen King Ace. 2 pair for Polk.
One day we were playing 501K.
Oh, great check from Doug on the turn.
Putting on the double straddle so he could triple.
Of course, he won't be checking the river after the very cheeky double check from Rob.
In the triple straddle. It was the first hand I was doing.
Oh boy.
$250,000.
He bets 50,000.
There goes 50 right in the garbage can, AJ.
200. Raise to 200.
Yeah, this is a stand-up worthy spot for Patches.
Yeah.
Do you need to call your backup?
It's a bit...
You need to call your backup.
It's a bit tricky for Doug after checking the turn back. For Patches, rather.
Oh, man. Doug bet when he shouldn't have bet, because look, now he's in a conundrum.
I'm in a bad spot here.
I can tell. You're not raising.
Correct.
Read, Eric. Good read.
Is there a hero calling here or not?
I'll go to a few.
I call.
Wow, he pays it off.
There we go.
Call for me.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Creative slow roll.
Good call from me.
I was wearing a lot of patches in this video, but I was missing the most important one. Where using code Doug will get you free coins after purchase. I'll put the details in the pinned comment. If you want to check out PokerGo's exclusive library of content, you can do so at a link in the description below. This brings us to number 6. Once again, we are headed to Lodge Card Club, where I play a now over $500,000 pot against the poker player Tesla.
Tesla raises it up to 3,000. Doug calls with pocket threes. Probably really wants to hit a 3. And there is a 3 for Doug and a gut shot for Tesla. These guys are $250,000 deep. Their stacks are within $300 of each other. This could get really big. Doug quickly races to 15,000.
That connected with your hand, did it?
Tesla's gonna peel a turn. 4 would be devastating for Doug here. Or 2, rather. Offsuit 10 does bring a flush draw. Doug's going to fire another bet. Looks like he's gonna go pretty big. 47,000 to go. Bit of an overbet. Does Tesla want to continue here? He moves all in. Doug calls. This is a $509,000 pot.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Let's try twice.
Doug wins the first one. Locks up a $250,000. There's a king. Doug holds for a $509,000 pot. And with that, Doug is now winning 6 figures in this game.
That was a wild hand against a very aggressive player, and rumor has it we might be seeing Tesla again in the near future, as he recently made some social media accounts. Maybe we just might see him back at the lodge. We now enter the top 5, where I play an over $600,000 pot against well-known poker player Andrew Roble.
Doug picks up the queens now, makes it 2K. Ace-4 clubs for Andrew Roble. He's going to shoot it upstairs. Makes it 7,000. Patrick's got 10s. This game is insane. Just cold calls, though. What does the Supreme Leader want to do? He's gonna 4-bet. Makes it 28,000. His players are all very deep. Andrew's going to call. Patrick now with 10s. He's in there. 85,000 in the pot. Somehow Santos isn't even involved here. The boys are going to go 3-way. See a flop. Action City. Top set for Doug. Not flush draw for Andrew. Patrick has a gutter. Patrick is going to lead here. That's 30,000. Doug is just going to call. What does Andrew want to do? In position. Already almost 150,000 in the middle. And Andrew just shoves. Patrick quickly folds and Doug snaps. 613,000 in the middle. Andrew's gonna need a club. It's an ace. Doesn't do anything though. They're gonna go one more time. Turn is a 6. Club and only a club. Andrew Roble is gonna lose a $600,000 pot to Doug Polk, and there it is.
Always nice to get a hold. Every pot moving forward from here will be over 2/3 of $1 million. And if you like seeing hands I've won, you can leave. This brings us to number 4, an older hand that I played against Patrik Antonius at Aussie Millions.
Doug Polk with 7-4 offsuit, and Patrik Antonius, we don't know yet what he has. And the flop has 7-4-5, so he must have known Grant.
It's easy when you know it's coming, Paul. Just top and bottom pair for Doug. No idea what Patrick's got.
It's 6,000.
It's 2 clubs on board, so there's a draw out there. Pretty coordinated board.
Well, Antonius bets 6,000, and Polk calls, the pot climbing to 18,000, the turn a 5 of hearts.
Now that is a card that could potentially counterfeit Doug's hand. He's leading out. I guess he wants to know where he stands in the hand. If Patrik has an overpair here, then he's taken the lead. Obviously, if he has a 5, that's also good. Or if he has a better 7, that's now good as well.
Well, Polk electing to lead into Patrik that time. Patrik having none of it and raising.
And Doug flopped a very big hand that has become a much smaller hand. He just has 2 pair 7s and 5s with no kicker. Still has top pair, of course, but it's very vulnerable at this point.
Well, he makes the call. You can hear a lot of chatter at these tables. Quite incredible. We're talking about prop betting and stuff. The river is a queen of spades.
I expect Patrik continue with the aggression here. Reach for a lot of chips.
$90,000 is the bet from Patrik Antonius. Quite a big bet there, Grant.
That's a big bet. It's almost 1.5 times the size of the pot. And Polk doesn't have much. He's just got middle pair there with a pair of 7s. It's a paired board. There's an overcard to his 7 as well, and he's got no kicker at all. He can beat a bluff, and he can beat a 4.
He's reaching for chips. He's not convinced with Patrick's big bet. Oh, look at this. He's reaching for more chips than I thought he might.
Well, he realises his hand doesn't have a great deal of value, and he thinks he can get Patrik off by putting in a big raise.
Wow, this is going to be a big raise. 302,000 is the bet. The pot now at almost $500,000, and Patrik turning almost like an action hero and looking at him with a stare. He can't believe that raise came.
He's probably wishing he'd just bet about half pot. The fact that he's bet so big means he's faced with a huge raise. He doesn't like it. And I'm almost certain that Patrick's got the best hand here.
I call.
Wow, he does call. Let's see if you're right, Grant. He turns over his hand. It is 8-6, so wow, look at that. He's flopped a straight. He must have considered that that was a full house that he was going to call off to.
Yeah, it was a nice little move from Doug, that's for sure.
And Doug Polk just smiles. Oh, well, I had a go.
I'm just telling you, you got so unlucky because I think I folded. It's like my head is spinning from the prop, so I just couldn't fold it.
To be totally fair, this pot was in Australian dollars, but they were worth more back then, so maybe it actually is slightly smaller than listed here. But either way, a giant pot versus Antonius where he sniffs out the bluff. Generally speaking, maybe you don't bluff people after they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in props. Our next hand will be our final hand from Lodge Card Club with an over $700,000 pot that I played against PLO Alex.
Suited ace for Doug.
1 raises to 7,000.
And the jacks for Alex. Alex, 4 bets to 20,000. Doug did the 3 betting, so let's see what he does with a suited ace.
You know he's itching to play a big pot. He wants to lose the nit patch. 5 bets to 60 and a stare from Alex. Makes the call.
Makes the call. 123,000. We'll head to the flop.
I really love this one.
Wheel draw for Doug. Alex still way in the lead with the jacks.
28,000. Pretty good flop for jacks here. Gonna make the call. We'll go to the turn. There's the jack. A set for Alex.
Doug has that look in his eye like he's not stopping anytime soon with the barrels. Loading up the chamber.
This time it is 78,000. Heading towards the biggest pot in Lodge livestream history.
In position, top set. Imagine Alex will just gamble here. Flat the 78 and see if Doug goes for 3 streets with air unless he can connect with a 5. Makes the call.
Just gonna call. 335,800. Shaping up. This could be it, folks. There's the 8. Let's see if Doug continues his story. He's going for it. Puts Alex all in.
275. 275.
Quick call.
Wow.
The biggest pot in Lodge livestream history. $707,800. And Alex takes it down.
Doug, what heart?
Easy call for Alex here when you turn top set, but I do have to wonder what would have happened if he had not improved. Either way, giant pot not going my way as we move into my second largest pot ever, an $800,000 pot against Santosh and Tan over at Triton London.
Oh my gosh, jump into 5 players.
So Doug Polk talked into triple straddling by KCG, causing Tan Xuan to jam to Queen Jack.
Come on, yes. How much is it? It's 268. Yeah, for sure.
341 to 68.
20. It's a stand-up game. Can I have the hand? Like, can I have it?
A troubling predicament for Doug Polk.
That's influencing the action a little bit. All right, let's go.
Okay, once.
Makes the call, 3 ways.
Okay.
Over.
Whoa, yeah.
Jack.
Oh my God. Ace 9 is a little bit crazy.
It's a little side pot here, right?
I mean, they're supposed to be. He's supposed to be. He's very wide always.
Oh. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Ace 9 is drawing 10 now. You're drawing 10.
I want bricks.
You want pair, double pair, and chop the pot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah! 真的
Okay.
And Tan Xuan finally wins the big pot.
3, how much?
We had the knit game going, and it was a $70,000 tax if you lose. So if you think this is just a gigantically spewy hand, just know we were down to shorthanded in that game. Players had to get out. I knew the players were going to be jamming wide. The button jammed Queen Jack. So this hand looks spewy, and it probably is. This brings us to my largest pot I've ever played, my only over $1 million pot, and wouldn't it be fitting for this to end on yet another failed bluff?
Doug Polk opening the suited connector in the cutoff. Tom Dwan puts in the 3-bet from the small blind and flops middle sets. 31,000 in the middle. Tom bets about half pot. And Doug Polk is going to float. Needs running cards to make a hand. That's a good one. Doug is now open-ended. Another half pot bet.
115.
And Doug's gonna raise. We know Tom's not folding. He's got the second nuts. There's wondering, does he have a smaller set or is he on a draw? Tom really taking his time here. Perhaps trying to feign weakness. Perhaps just thinking it over.
All right, come on, man. Let's move it along a little bit here. Is that okay? I don't want to be a dick, but is clock reasonable here?
Yeah, I call clock on Jeremy. Leave.
All right, I'll call the clock.
This is kind of a bizarre tank.
How long is the clock?
1 minute.
I call.
Interesting. Just a call. Boat for Durr. How much, Doug?
420.
Snap call. If not, snap jam. But again, Tom's taking his time.
Are you going to call the clock again?
Gotta believe Doug's gonna be steamed up after this one. There's not a lot to get value from. You just call, and if you see quads, you see quads.
C5, call the quad on C7.
Durr. What are we doing?
You win.
I know I win, probably.
Uh-oh.
The question was just if I'm shoving or not, dude.
What the fuck?
Why was Tom Dwan tanking? This is a question I get to this day. There are two different theories. Some people think he was slow rolling me for years of videos. I don't think that's the case. I think that in this situation, it was unclear if he had more bullets behind. If he jams and gets snapped off by something better, he's out of this game in a spot where he'd really want a chance to run up a big stack and make a lot of money. So I think he was just considering both options. It's a weird situation. There are not many hands, although I do think he should have gone all in. Those are my 10 biggest hands. I won 3 and lost 7, so apparently I need to get much better at playing large pots on poker streams. Luckily, there's always a chance in the next high-stakes game at the Lodge. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in.